You might not have noticed, but suitcases have long mirrored the ups and downs of the global economy. In the 1950s, Europe was recovering from World War II. Back then, suitcases were made of wood and leather, luxury items that were expensive and only affordable to a small elite. A suitcase was a clear symbol of the status and wealth. By the 1990s, globalization swept through the manufacturing and production gradually moved from Europe to Asia. With countries like China and Vietnam joining the supply chain, costs fall and output surged. International travel shifted from an elite privilege to an attainable part of ordinary family life. When China joined the WTO in 2001, its factories built a complete supply chain. Today, more than 70% of the world's suitcases are made in China, where a cluster covers everything from wheels and handles to fabric to final assembly. This was more than a manufacturing win. It became a sign of global economic integration. But economies don't always expand. In 2020, the pandemic brought global aviation to a near halt. Tourism froze, suitcases sales collapsed almost overnight. Factories shut down, and inventories pile up. For those years, suitcases become one of the clearest symbols of the shrinking consumption. Borders reopened, pent-up travel demand were released. Lightweight carry-ons and mid-priced luggage were first to surge, call them the leading indicators of the tourism recovery. Through 2024 and 2025, global travel continued to heat up, yet economic polarization became more obvious. Luxury luggage, brands like Remova and Tumi, remain favored by the wealthy, while the mass market focused on value-for-money options produced in China and Southeast Asia. More subtly, geopolitics and supply chain reshuffling are reshaping the industry. European and US tariff policies, rising Southeast Asian capacity, and China's scale and supply networks means that where you manufacture has become a strategic decision for every brand. So a suitcase is more than a travel container. It's an economic mirror. Prosperity and recession, globalization and deglobalization, pandemic shocks and tourism rebounds. You can read all these forces clearly in a suitcase's sales and price. I'm Chris, just an ordinary factory boss.